Localized low pressure warning.
Alright, let's get our grinder all nice and repaired here. Where is... Did I not open it up on the tech tree yet? Thought I had. Oh, I have not. Okay. Oh. Yes.
Materials.
Open that.
Technology access leveling. Materials. Technology access level increased.
Okay. Now... the bed does not take any power. So we don't have to worry about that. We got a bed, y'all. We've got a bed. Now, storage cabinet does take power. So you're going to notice as soon as we build this, the lights are going to go off in here. Because that actually does take power. So now our base needs 29.73, so essentially 30 power.
Equalizing pressure.
That means we have to up this to a power output of 30. And it's drawing the right amount from those. Okay. There we go. Now we can store stuff in here. Aluminum plate. Where'd all my other base building materials go? Box for building materials. Oh, I guess that's full. Okay. Alrighty. So, there we go. It's still early enough in the morning time. Let's go get some stuffs. I'm trying to do this without killing ourselves this time. Try and watch the terrain a little bit so we don't go yeeting ourselves too far. All right. So definitely want to go check out all those other little bases and stuff. And once we get over here, we'll see them on the map a little bit more clearly. We'll follow this little path here. We've been here before. Wow. Tons of resources there. Holy shit. Alright. Okay, so get here. Hop out real quick so I can check our map. Okay, so we went to this salvage up here. These are the next ones. We'll mark this one. And mark it in red so I can tell apart from the rest of them. There it is, 700 meters. There's one on the way there that we should be able to come across and see. So, yeah, we're going to be going for more tablets as well as a lot more materials. I am going to be grinding a bunch of stuff down at a lot of these bases. With as far out as we are, I'm figuring when we hit... Oh my god, this thing's huge. That's awesome. When we hit about 3 or 4 o'clock, we should start heading back to the base. Here, move this truck down to here. Alright, get on out. And let's start our grinding. These are medium solar panels, this size. This is how big they normally are. When we unlock medium solar panels and start to be able to build them. Actually, didn't we unlock them already? I think so. So when we build them up, yeah, they take up a lot of space. But one of these solar panels at the medium size will do as much work and pull in as much power as 6 of the small. So these things are awesome. Okay, let's go through. Oh, yeah, that's right. 4. Oh, I didn't upgrade this yet. Okay. My bad. Okay. MRE. Bunch of gas canisters. This place is huge. Make sure I'm not missing anything. More screws. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Just trying to get through this pretty quickly so that way we have time to do all the other things that we want to look at. Feel like I'm missing some stuff here. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that way. So it must be down this. Ah, it's got to be up in here. Yeah. Is that a bunch of stuff down littered underneath there? Who built this thing? Bad design. Crouch. Oh, there's no door there. All the stuff is underneath there. So it's got to be outside underneath the structure here. Let's go this way. More solar panels. Grind these up. Okay, so how can I get into where all that stuff was? I might have to come back another time after I have a level 3 grinder. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get to that stuff. Okay. Yep, let's go to that guy. There's the one with the wind things that I was starting to grind up last time. Damn. It's already 2:30. Hey, look at that little hidden circuit board. I love that. I can't get in there. Oh well. Go up top. Look around. Ooh, seeds. Although it looks like potatoes. It is potatoes. Drop that. That's what we like to see. Tablets. Food. First aid kit. Alright, heading out.
New message.
Meteorite. Okay, yep. But there's so many other bases. Oh my god. Alright, let's go southwest from here. Southwest is off in this direction. Shouldn't take us long to see it. It's already 3:30. I'm going past the time that I'm like, oh, we should turn back. I'm like, oh, but stuffs. There it is. All right. There's another one there. Jeez. So many bases. I know, we've got all these canisters and things. I'm all about the circuit boards, though, because they used to be hard to come by, so it's like programmed into me to automatically pick up all the circuit boards I can find. More food. We like food. Oh, tablet. More seeds. What's in this one? Beetroot. We have a beetroot, but we don't have that many of them, so save that.
Warning.
Dangerous weather next 6 hours. It's gonna be at... Well, it's gonna be at midnight, it looks like. Alright. Where's the posts for these? That's weird. It's gotta be a glitch. It's already late and I want to go to that base over there, so... What I should have done, I should have brought all the supplies to build a, some sort of structure that I can take shelter in throughout the night. And then I could just be out here and not have to return all the way back to base. Ultimately, that's the best idea. Oh man, this is a different kind of... That's cool. I want one of those doors. Or airlocks. Okay. Tablet. I think the truck's back here, right? On this side? Yeah. It's already 5. And base is almost 2 kilometers away. So we gotta get back. Yeah, I gotta start bringing portable bases with me, basically. Places where I can just sleep while I'm out and about. That way I can extend my time out here. I don't have to go all the way back to base and then travel all the way back out. It'd be a lot quicker and easier. Especially since this truck charges itself while it's out in the daytime. I don't have to worry about charging it pretty much. So that's pretty amazing. Yeah, let's get back home. Gosh. Try a little different route this way, going to the left a little bit, maybe be a little bit more manageable of a ride. We'll see. Later on, you get a rover, which is a really big vehicle, and it has atmosphere inside. You can take your helmet off inside of it. It has a bed inside of it, so you can sleep in it. It doesn't require a whole lot of power to recharge it, so it's pretty easy to recharge with a solar panel outside of it. And so you basically just drive it somewhere, plug it in, and then hang out in that spot grinding things and searching. And yeah, on top of that, it later on can have a rover trailer attachment with a mechanical arm that can drill rocks and stuff. So you can drill out all these rocks.
Oxygen, 50%.
Cool. You can drill out all these rocks and stuff, load them in the back of it, and have it dump into a crusher. It's pretty awesome. Looking forward to that. But that's technology a little further down the line here. Haven't really unlocked that yet. All right. Don't just go all willy-nilly over the edge because we don't know what's on the other side. Okay. And I know a lot of people like to drive these vehicles in third-person mode. I get that. Personally, that's fine. Personally, I just like to drive it in first-person mode. All right. There we are. Let's see where our battery's at for a charge, because we are running completely off battery right now. It should be okay for a night.
Low pressure one.
What's the external oxygen? Not great. Few things I want to do before bed. Okay. So, water's not awesome. And we can't fill up the water right now, but what we can do, get our extra water out of here. And we have an extra oxygen in here. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and trade out oxygen, trade out water. Suit battery, I'm going to be like, that's fine for the night. We can put the used oxygen and water in there, get one more fresh water, close that up, head on inside, eat a little foodage. We've got 14 food now, that's nice, well 13 now. And while we still have daylight hours, one thing we can do, scanner, let's upgrade that. Well, we did use it a tiny bit, so you got to do the repair on it before you can upgrade. But yeah, definitely want to upgrade the scanner because it is on level 1 right now. Level 2 will allow us to do some other cool things. Let's go ahead and do that. Also, we have a large circuit board that is damaged and needs repairs, so we're going to use that as well, or we're going to repair that as well, so we have it all set. Take that. Oh, nope. Go back in. Start the repair. Thank you. There we go. One thing we can do is we can start storing some things in here. Circuit boards do not stack, take up a lot of space. We don't need that. And we're not using seeds yet, but we will eventually.
Warning.
Okay, so temperature drop in 1 hour. We should be okay in here. As long as there's power to this, we should be fine. Dangerous weather coming within the next 1 hour. That's not good. Go ahead and repair that. Yeah, in the evening time, when it's not quite close enough to where you want to go to sleep, and you can't really do anything outside because it's too cold, this is a good way to spend your time inside your base, taking care of things, getting stuff done. Okay. So, to repair a circuit board. Thunderstorm. Fun. Wonderful. Hopefully it doesn't kill us. Let's go ahead and repair this circuit board. So when you put the board on here, it's going to tell you everything is wrong. Wow, lots of stuff. Coil plug, coil, drive type, coil. Yeah, I don't like the sparky stuff that is going on right now with the thunderstorm. It's pretty to watch, but not fun to be in. The thing is, with things like there's meteor storms and thunderstorms, which can directly just damage your base and so on, which that really sucks. So we can't really see anything outside of here, and you don't really want to go outside into it because it can zap you and kill you. And it looks like it's directly over us. So it can damage stuff on bases like on a base structure like this. There's a probe. Looks like it's over. Yay.
Equalizing pressure. Low temperature warning.
Yeah, low temp. Let's go back inside.
Low pressure warning.
Let's go ahead and pull this out, aim it at the wall. Okay, so the structure, this base structure didn't take any damage. We'll assess damage for other stuff tomorrow. So thunderstorms, meteor storms, they can damage base structures. Some of the smaller structures like corridors and stuff, which we haven't built yet, they can take damage a lot quicker. They don't have as many health, so sometimes they may even be completely destroyed and you'll have to replace them. Things like solar panels and stuff, being on the outside, they can get zapped or, bombarded or whatever, and also take damage. So anytime you have a nasty storm like that, you definitely want to check out your base and parts of your base. Tornadoes, same thing. Tornadoes and tornado sandstorms and dust devils obviously coat your base with sand, which we've seen before and dealt with already, but electrical storms like thunderstorms like we just had. There's also meteor storms, which we haven't seen in this game yet. Those don't always throw a lot of dust up on your base, but they will directly damage your stuff. Another thing to note, so let's say in my base that I wasn't, I've used my storage, but I'm not going to use it the rest of the night. The chem lab I'm not using. There is a circuit panel over here. And each of these breakers is for each of the different things in your base. So there's a couple of bays that we're not using. It doesn't matter if these are on or off. There's no power being drawn there. But the storage cabinet, so it's drawing 2 energy. I don't need that on right now. So if I can target this darn little switch in the middle. No, target the switch. Target the switch. Okay. You can turn that off. Power offline. This one, the CO2 scrubber, we want to leave on. Chem lab, we don't need that running right now. Workbench is drawing nothing, so you can leave that on, turn it off, doesn't matter. I'd just leave it on myself. It might draw power when you're using it, but just sitting there, it's not doing anything. This will draw power while it's just sitting there, so that way, throughout the night, when you're not using those things, now I've cut my power down to 22.73, so 23 power, so I don't have to be using 30 to supply the base all night. It's not going to draw on my battery as much. So, here we go. We'll go to sleep. In our bed, we have a bed. You can sleep in a bed. And granted, I don't have atmosphere built up enough in here yet, so I still got to sleep in my helmet, but I can sleep in a bed. It's awesome. Go ahead and sleep
Suit
throughout the night.
power, 50%.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll take care of that. Hunger, hydration. We will go ahead and fill up our hydration here in a moment. But suit power, we'll go ahead and take care of that. Suck up some suit power here. 74, 83, 84, 91, 98, 100%. Yay! Alright. Tech tree. Electricity. Yeah, we're not there yet. We need more points. All right. One thing I do want to see. Let's see. What can I build? Actually, I can check it in tech tree here on our materials. Okay, yeah, so that's living, bathroom. We do have the survival capsule opened up. What does that take to build? Is that in here? It is. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So we can build a survival capsule. We got all the stuff on us to build it. And it requires solar. Well, it requires power. We could essentially build 5 of those. If we build 5 of those, then we're going to need a transformer and all the other fun stuff. Oh, that reminds me. We do have the, where is it? Transformer expansion. We do have that available. I would like to take care of that. Where are you at? You're still filling up. Okay. Okay. Whenever you want to get rid of something like this, you just grind it, but you do get the materials back from it. But we want the expansion. Boom. And just like the other expansion for the battery, this will snap onto the back of your existing transformer. And there we go. Now we have a lot more ports that we can fill up. There we go. Just because I want to be anal with my wires and organize them properly. All right. Make sure they're not in separate spots. Okay. Very first wire. Port 1. Open these up too. No. Keep trying to hit the 5 and keep hitting other buttons. Let's see. These are lined up almost perfectly. Actually, this one first. Yep. That's going to go there. Because this one there. There we go. This one there. This one there. This one there. Because we're about to build another one here. Just to get another line in here. We could build 4 more before we have to build another extension off of here. Let's do the math. We know that if we have everything on, we need to run this at about 30. That means we need about 60 in. And we're doing 48 in right now. Oh, wait a minute. That might be because we have this set poorly. Set this to 100. Just to make sure everything can go through. Yeah, still 48 in. Because it is 8 times 6. Each of these is putting out 6 power now because I have the one technology upgrade. And 8 times 6 is 48. Yay, math. If we want 60 in, that means we need a total of 10 of these. So if I build 2 more, that will be enough for what we're doing currently. If we have the stuff, we should go ahead and do that. There we go. Wait, you're not even. Why aren't you even? I don't like that. It's the anal side of me. You gotta have things nice and even. Why won't you? And sometimes the game won't let you have even things. It's very mean. So anyone that's OCD, I know that might upset you. Sorry, I don't have a choice. The game is being mean to me. And let's double check. There we go, 60 in. So now we should be able to run everything at full power. We have enough power in our battery to last us through the night, so when the solar panels aren't drawing anything throughout the night, we will live off of battery, and then during the day, the solar panels...
Lack of water supplies.
During the day, the solar panels will not only power the base with 30, but the other 30 that are here will refill the battery with what we need for the evening. And realistically, that's like, we're drawing 30, supplying 30, or supplying 60. That will realistically keep us going. However, that's working at exact amounts, which is not ideal when you're talking about charging batteries. So we still have 2 more slots on this, so we should still throw up 2 more solar panels to take advantage of getting just a little bit of a surplus going, especially in the cases like dust storms and stuff like that. Ah, crap. These are temporary. Don't hate me. I know they're kind of like misplaced. They're just temporary for right now. Because the more power we produce, the faster you get electricity points. And once we have enough built up, all these solar panels are going to go away.
75%.
So once we have the tech tree built up to the point where we can get medium solar panels, all these are going away. They're all going to get ground down, and mediums will go up. And it will be much better, much nicer, much more efficient, and easier to manage. But that's what we got for now. So that is extended out. Now we have 72 going in. That's wonderful. So we have a little bit of surplus going in to make sure that we will run pretty consistently without too much thought. Honestly, another thing we could do, if we really want to, check this out. We can, if I can find it. Oh, I forgot. We've got a 3D printer now in the base. We can put a 3D printer in the base. Hell yeah. This might mess up the power supply currently.
Not enough materials.
What am I missing? Rubber. I need rubber. Okay. Power offline, that's right. Power offline. So we go back to this panel. That's the storage. There's the chem lab. Okay. So do we have vulcanization? We do not. We do not. Check out the tech tree. So for rubber, we're going to need, where is it? Rubber vulcanization, which is behind polymer synthesis. But yeah, I don't think we can get polymer synthesis right now, can we? No, we don't have it unlocked here. Alrighty. Oh, and no. Okay. Not. So we have that partially built, but we still have our bed. Damn it! All right. Well, since we're not going to be running chemistry experiments, we can shut down Chem Lab. Okay. Now over here. We can put in another one of these. CO2 scrubber. Start getting that atmosphere built up in here a little quicker. Now this is going to require a lot more power. For 22, it's probably going to require around 7. We have 30 coming in anyway. So, I want to mess around with these a little bit. Okay. A little less power there. 10 liters per hour. Nice. Let's start that bad boy up. So now our oxygen is going to go up pretty quick, a lot quicker. So now we have 2 scrubbers going. Later on, once we have the atmosphere built up, 1 scrubber should be able to maintain atmosphere in here for this one room. As our base gets bigger and we add more things to it, we'll want multiple scrubbers and sources of oxygen like other plants and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the big thing. And I know I said I was going to go grind stuff down. We will. I promise. It's going to take a moment, though. Sorry about that. What was it? Living. We still have all the things to be able to build one of these. So that'll help. But we also want to make sure that we have the stuff with us.
Pressure.
Okay. So we want to make sure that we definitely have extra oxygen, extra water. For now, these are going to go in here. Wow, we got a bunch of extra water. Let's grab that. Okay.
External oxygen detected.
Okay, I throw O2 bottle on me. Go here. Fill O2.
External pressure dropping.
Fill O2. Yeah, because I'm filling O2 bottles. Thanks. Yeah, that took a chunk out of it. But now that we have 2 scrubbers going, it should go a little easier, a little quicker. All right, O2 down here.
Equalizing pressure.
Let's throw the extra O2 bottle in here. There we go. And soup batteries. Fill up this soup battery, top it off. Awesome. Swap it out. Top this one off.
Available point for technological advancement.
Okay, we just got another electrical point. It's always good. More efficient suit battery. Since we're going to be going out,
Electricity.
that's good.
Technology access level increased.
That's 1/2. Antenna, and then one more, and we'll have medium. Hell yeah. All right. It's going so well. How's our water looking? Water's fine. Water's fine. Plus, we got a bunch of water in the truck. All right. It's a little late in the day for us to start doing that now. So, right now I'm going to use the rest of today to prep going out there. Make sure everything's repaired, set to go. Come on. All right. And definitely going to want to make sure grinder's 100% before we leave. Now, here's the interesting thing. We have the new scanner, the updated scanner, so we can scan rocks and minerals to see what they have in them, which is awesome. I think this is set. Yeah, that's fine. Scanners set. Good.
Equalizing pressure.
Show you that real quick. So normally if you bring the scanner out, it's going to tell you where water is, right? But if you hit Q, now it's on rock analysis, and it's telling us that this is iron rock and subcomponents, silicone, calcium, and aluminum, possible traces of titanium and sulfur. So if we drill this, mainly we're going to be getting iron from it, but we might get some of those other items as well. So if we go ahead and drill it with our fast jackhammer, because this thing's a lot quicker now. I'm wondering if Jackhammer 3 looks like it's just exploding the things. Like you just touch it to them and they just instantly go away. That'd be funny. So let's get this all busted up here. On me. Ah. Now, I've never actually known anyone to have this stuff fall on them and take damage. But I'm not going to say it's not possible. So just be careful if you're drilling the way that I am, which is stupid. Drilling things out in a way that they're going to fall down on top of you is not smart. There's titanium 1, 2, 3 titanium. Titanium 4, sulfur 1. Sulfur 2. Titanium 6. Wow. 7. Damn. I think he's going crazy on titanium. Not complaining because titanium's very useful. A lot of sulfur too. Which, when you get into explosives, I imagine sulfur is important. Alright. That's that big rock. Now if we scan this one, should be the same thing. Probably iron. Yep. Iron rock again. I would normally drill it out, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Alright, go up in here.
Low pressure warning.
Not anticipating using the drill very often, but just in case, we'll make sure it's topped off before we go on our extravaganza tomorrow. Because I am expecting to go on our extravaganza, but spend the night out there. That way it doesn't take us as long in traveling out, back, and out, and back, and out, and back. The other thing with the repair tool now is we do have the technology unlocked to be able to scan decorations. Like when we go to these other bases, the little desks and things inside. That's why I haven't been totally gutting them every time now. Leaving some of those decorations inside so that way we can hopefully get those things to decorate our own bases with. Alright. And wait, what was I going to look at? Oh yeah. And we have abandoned tablets. We can use some of those. Let's eat something because we are a little hungry. Okay. Use. Well extension. We do need that. Let's see. Night vision. Yep. We're going to need that. And advanced connectors. Yeah, I'm going to want that. So those are all awesome things. So the advanced we need this rubber vulcanization. So we need to find a recipe for rubber vulcanization. But one of the things I grabbed was this one for well extension. Well extensions needed to get pump, and then well extensions, freestanding tanks for the top part of this branch, and then the bottom part down here to get to that science bench. Definitely good things. But oh wait. Even though it's further down the line, advanced connectors was the only other thing that I grabbed. The reason I grabbed that is because it gives you this capsule multi-connector. So basically when we go to the bases and you see the habitation areas where they have like the bathroom and 2 living rooms, there's a section that they're all connected to, and that's the multi-capsule connector. Otherwise, you just basically connect a capsule to a wall, and it's one, on a long corridor or something, it's one single capsule. Those things allow you to have the 3 capsules that are next to each other, which is really nice for design purposes. You'll have the end of a hallway or a 4-way connector or whatever, and you can have those 3 capsules on one side, and it's really, really nice to set those up like that. Handy dandy. So, yeah, we definitely, if we get the opportunity to get the recipe for rubber vulcanization, that's the last part of what we need here, because that reaction rubber vulcanization will produce rubber, which is what we need for this. So, definitely something we want. Alrighty. Time is a-passing away, but we don't have much else that we're doing right now. Let's see. We can do a chemistry. Waste recycling. We are going to eventually need that anyway. And thermite production we're also going to need. So the thermite production should be iron and aluminum if it holds true to actual thermite. And iron, aluminum. Just want one. The waste production one is, I think we need power for that, yep. Ah. The extra CO2 scrubber is messing with us. Oh, this is drawing power right now. Yeah. Oh, come on. I turned the power off to that. Oh, it's on a warning. Okay. Okay.
Pressure.
Bump it up to 32. So when we turn the storage on.
Select low pressure line.
On the storage on, because I want that. Now we can turn the storage back off. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's 5. Damn. Damn.
Equalizing pressure.
Yeah. So you can see how the power gets kind of weighty here. You can go ahead and put that to a 40. The base isn't actually going to draw 40 out. That's just what the limit is. So it won't give the base any more than 40 power, but the base is only going to draw what it actually needs at that point in time. 3. Can I select it here? Oh, that'd be awesome if you could select the icons here to turn them on and off. Okay. So now we've got power. Now it's drawing 34 power as opposed to the 29. But select recipe. 1 and 1. What's this one need? It needs 2 waste tanks. I only have 1 on me. I think there is 1 in the other capsule there, but since we have everything here for this one, we'll go ahead and use that. Actually, I was going to move this back over, but no, I'm going to keep it on me for right now. But I don't need the storage on. Turn the storage off. So yeah, 34.1. Oh, and you'll notice where it says to use. So we're currently providing 37. That's why it says to use 5.9. We have an extra 5.9 that's available that the base can draw on that it's not using. So if we needed to turn something else on, we could. But yeah. Same thing up here. 5.9 is available to use. Required, supplied, good to go. One thing I know I can build. Nope. Resources? Nope. Oh, I thought I could build it. Maybe not. Oh, yep. Sink. I used to kind of scoff at the sink, but the sink is really useful. So your water bottle, your hydration, if you go to the well to fill up your water bottle, that's fine. You can do that. Two ways you can do it out there. Click on the panel and hit fill water bottle. That only works if it currently is supplied with power. So if it's after 6:30 at night and you try and do that, you click on the panel, it's going to say, no power. The well does have a little valve on the back end of it. I don't think you need power for that to work. However, you can build a sink. Now, currently,
Source empty,
right? That's because I haven't actually hooked up a water line from the well to this area. If I hook up the water line from the well to this building, this sink, I can press and hold and it will replenish my water, which is nice. Does not require any power. This doesn't draw power from the base. Like, we can go over here, check out the little thing, and you'll see that the water is not on here. The little water well thing is not on here. No device detected, no device detected. We have all 8 of these taken up, right? Even this 3D printer, even the 3D printer shows on here. Now, granted, it shows the little yellow marker down here. Basically, it's still in the process of being built, but it's not currently drawing power because it's not built. The other 2 spots are showing no device. That's because the bed and the sink do not draw power. So they will not affect your power to your building at all, which is nice. Okay, so we still have this running. I was hoping to be done by now. Oh, it's done. We can collect our thermite. So that is done. Anything that requires that connection, or that reaction, I should say, is done. That means we can turn our chem lab off and save some power for the night. And as I'm running in circles, you guys get to watch me be crazy. Turn on the storage cabinet briefly so I can... Oh, that's right. I forgot. Chemical supplies. Thermite is stored in here. However, this chemical supplies crate is full now. Holy shit, 42 titanium. That's awesome. 17 of those plates. That's awesome. I love that. Not a lot of methane in here currently. That'll be an issue later. But we can always make more methane off of other processes. Alright. So we can turn the cabinet off for the night too. Leave both scrubbers going. And let's go to bed. Let's wake up at 7:40. Just to get through the night. Get some stuff going. Alright, so really quick.
Low temperature warning.
Yeah, no, low temperature warning. I can survive it for about 15 minutes. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. Come on in here real quick. Let's grab... Oh. It's not where I needed to be necessarily, but... let's grab an extra one of these too, just to be on the safe side. There's that. Oh, and while we're here, grab that. Alright. So... And while we're at it, go ahead and close that. while we're not using it. Maybe it'll increase the atmosphere inside of that for a little bit. Okay. Now, one bad thing to the way I have this laid out, no way to avoid it, but I am going to have water, my water line, crossing over my electrical, which is not a good thing. Definitely not up to code, but it doesn't actually affect anything in the game.
Equalized external oxygen detected.
Alright, so now, if I press and hold this, refilled my water. And all my other stuff is done. Alright, cool. During the day, well, that affects the nighttime too. So now, for right now, turn that on, because for right now, I don't need to be carrying this around. All right, there's that. Oh, we also don't need to be carrying these on us. There's that. Okay. Go back here. Turn off storage. Stay cool. All right. So let's go back out to all those capsules. And the way we came in from that area is up over here. Don't think it was down this. I think it was around there, but we're going to go up this anyway. Alright. Get on up there. Get on up there. The one that's labeled new pin, that was the last one we were at. Oh, we're flying. We're so flying. We are so flying. Okay, cool. We're alright. We made it. Oh, we're flying. All right. Getting back to where we were. And see, we left a little bit before 9 o'clock. It's coming up on a little bit past 10 now. So you can see how quick you burn up time just traveling around. What's that? Is that rock structure or is that base structure? That looks like base structure. Maybe. Nope, I guess it's rock structure. So we were at this base already. Map. Oh God. Look at that. They just keep going. Oh, does that have a marker? Okay. That little marker there, that means, I think that means there's water over there, which is awesome. All right, here's the plan. We're going to go over here to this one, and then we're going to come back across those, and then we're going to continue down because it looks like pretty easy terrain to navigate. So let's track that in black, because why not? There we go. It's over there. All right, let's get there. So here, it's like we've already burnt up about half the day, and we're not even, by the time we get over there, it'll be half the day burnt up. Yeah, we'll hit these on the way back. I want to get over this one first, and then we'll hit those coming through. We're looking for resources, tablets. This game is definitely built for you to go and explore and find all sorts of cool stuff. The game is definitely built around that idea. Oh, this is a sizable base too. Wow. Okay, there's no door there. This is a door, airlock door. Is that the only one? Yeah, that looks like the only airlock door in and out. Okay. So we're going to go ahead, take our vehicle back, angle it. Stop there. Okay. This must be the wardrobe. That's what that must be. Oh. Well, the wardrobe, I think you have to unlock through technology. It could be wrong, but that's water. That's that. Can I scan the wardrobe? No. Can I scan this? No. Can I scan this? This. That's for water. That's for that. How do I scan decorations? Because I do have that unlocked. Where was it? No, it's here. Yeah, decoration scanning. Allow scanning of decorations to be built later. Right. So what qualifies and how do I use it? Or is that part of Detector 3? Allow scanning of terrain in search of best location for building a mine. It shows ore deposits. Okay. So since this decoration scanning is off from this, that would lead one to assume that you can scan decorations. That's a tool. The canister. I would think that I could scan the canister, right? Just kind of walking around seeing if it picks up on being able to scan anything. Okay. Well, I'm looking for stuffs. God, so many circuit boards. Love it, but... Ooh, seed magazine. What kind of seeds? Poplar seed. Okay, that's poplar trees. Ooh. You would think that these racks are decoration, right? No. What's this seed magazine? Coffee. Oh, we can make some coffee. Oh, I went left this time. Check out this room real quick. Yep. More circuit boards. So many circuit boards. I mean, it's a good thing, but... Lots of supplies there. Oh, come on. Oh, all right. There we go. There's a decoration. So there, we can make a chessboard now. Little desk lamp. Oh, seats. Yeah, definitely gotta make seats. Gotta have somewhere to sit. Coffee? Mug? Anything? All right. These aren't decorations? Okay. Okay. Cool. My first decoration scan. All right. Wait a minute. Was there something else I could pick up over here? Ah, there was. Okay. Got it. Some of this has to count as decoration. Oh, yeah. We can decorate with bottles now. All right, this chair's getting in my way, so gotta get that out of the way. Ah, it's part of the unit. Okay. Oh, there's a decoration I can scan. I don't think there's going to really be anything in here. These are pretty standard bathroom items. Yeah. All right. So I think I got all the decoration stuff. I think. All right. That being said, now we're going to go back east. Just on the other side of this, we should see the one base, and we can see the other base from it, because they're pretty close together. There we go. There's the other one. Perfect. Oh, we've already been through this one. That's why that's open. But we have not scanned all the decorations. Oh, no, maybe we haven't been through this one. This door's not open. So, hold on. Just want to make sure. Don't want to miss anything, you know? so much stuff. Like, out of space. I think I have already been through this one. But I can still scrap a bunch of stuff. Oh, that's right. This is the one that had the floating panels here. Which is weird, but...
Available point for technological advancement.
Yay. We like tech advancements. Grindy, 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 grindy. Okay, so we're running out of inventory space. That's the nice thing about this truck, though. Wherever I parked it. Where did I park it? Hello? Truck? There you are. Can open the hood. Throw some junk in here. Oh yeah, I was going to throw these in here anyway. Because these are extra items that I'm going to be trying to survive with. Alright, so extra circuit boards definitely take up. Anything that doesn't stack, we can put in here. Those stack. Those stack. Oh, extra circuit board. Okay. Now we can go back to grinding and collecting things. Really quick before I do, though, these things back here are actually walking containers. So they'll have things in them that you can salvage. So don't miss these. Be a lot of good stuff in here. Sometimes there's nothing. Sometimes there's a bunch of stuff. So why am I? No, I don't want to repair it. I want to grind it. Grind it. Alrighty, I'm back to grinding.
Suit power, 75%.
Alright, so that's a bunch of stuff ground up. Starting to get dark now, and I just noticed I haven't eaten anything in a while. So go ahead and eat. Oxygen's getting low, soup power's getting a little low, but we have reserves of all that stuff. However, right now, we are going to build a little survival capsule. This is very similar to the capsule that we landed on the planet in. It's not ideal for all situations, but it does help out when you've got to put up a temporary home away from home. However, this we can grind up. Where's the door? There we go. You'll notice, so this one has power and oxygen inputs on it, whereas the other one that we landed in does not have those. But other than that, like, if you need... Now, I can't use this right now because there's no power supplied to it. But if you do need to craft something on the go, this is another way you can do it. You know, throw up a solar panel next to it to power it, and you have a little crafter in here. There's no storage in here, really, other than the crafting thing, but yeah. And this will create atmosphere, I think, maybe on its own. I'm not sure. Or it does have the oxygen hookup. But yeah. So yeah, that's labeled as a CO2 scrubber, so that should scrub the environment a little bit. So if you're going to be away on an extended period of time, you can use one of these. Now, the thing is, this will keep us safe from cold, I believe it will, anyway. I hope so. Just to be on the safe side in case it doesn't, let's go ahead and save this. I'll save it over the moving forward. Just in case we freeze to death, we can go ahead and save it first. Oh, wait, was that load or was that... Did I load? I hope I did not, because that's a whole bunch of time lost. Oh my god. Oh, I hope I didn't hit the wrong thing. I think that was load. What did I just do? Can't believe I just did that. Can't believe I just did that. I thought I was on save game. Thankfully, there's an autosave here. Unfortunately, fortunately, it's like where I woke up, but unfortunately, it's all that base grinding, all that stuff. I've got to redo that. So, that's a good spot to end. That's a good spot to end the play for the day. Unfortunately, all that grinding stuff is gone, but the good thing is I can do that off camera, catch up, and get us back to where we were, and we will go from there. So, sorry for that little faux pas. Again, when we pick up next time, I'll have done all that again off camera, and we will go back to that spot. Thanks for coming along. Appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully you guys have learned a few things. I know I have. I know I learned to hit the save button instead of the load button. And make sure you like and subscribe, and if you want to keep on top of when new videos come out, hit that notification button, and you will be notified. Until next time, I hope you guys have a great day, and stay safe.